Hi there, it's Karen Leabo with VintageDazzle.etsy.com, here for another weekly vlog, reseller vlog, vintage reseller vlog. Okay, uh, and I didn't really finish doing any listings today. We ended up going to the nursery and buying some stuff for the garden and taking a big long walk, and then I did some other stuff and somehow just didn't ever finish my listings, but hopefully I'll get caught up on those tomorrow. But I did sell a few things, so I'm going to show you what I'm packaging up to ship tomorrow morning. Okay, actually I fibbed. I did get one listing finished today, and it was for this sterling silver bracelet with the roses. It's kind of an interesting piece. I did find a couple of other similar ones online, and they have this clasp with a patent number on it, and the patent number dates to 1881. But this bracelet is nowhere near that old. I think it's 1940s. And there were a couple of other bracelets that were not roses. They were different designs that also had this same clasp and seemed to be all from the same era. So I think it's around the 1940s. But they're really nice. This one's really nice. And that one sold for $36. And then we have this adorable little enamel. You're never going to be able to see this, especially in this light, but it's a little souvenir bracelet from Holland with the little enamel squares on it. I believe that's about from the 1930s. Could be even earlier. And that one was $48. And then the Judith Jack marcasite and camphor glass pendant necklace, which I just listed very recently, and that sold for $71.10. That was with a coupon code discount. You can read the description below this video to find out about what the coupon code is. You can get 10% off. Well, I'll just tell you, it's YouTube thanks, all one word, and you can get 10% off any order over $25, I think it is. So anyway, those are my orders for today. Should be easy to package. This is our very hard-won block of garden space here. You would not believe how thick and deep the grass was that we had to dig out of there. We're exhausted. We still haven't planted anything yet. Well, that's not true. We did. There's our grape. Our grape is very happy. We don't have anything for it to climb on, or it's overwhelmed what we had to climb on it. But there's our 3 tomato plants found in the street. We got those planted, and that's last year's. It's still producing. And there's our raspberry and our rosemary. Those were already planted. And there's our strawberries in the cages. And here we have our 6 little bell pepper plants and 1 squash. We probably should have bought more than 1 squash. I don't know. We're not the greatest gardeners in the world, but we've been inspired to try. We've been watching this show called Grow, Cook, Eat. It's set in Ireland, and it's really interesting to see how they grow stuff. So we're trying. It's our little victory garden. Hi there, it is Tuesday evening, and I'm going to show you what I listed today and the only one item that I am packing up to ship off tomorrow. It is, however, a very expensive item, so good. Okay, with just a little bit left of the daylight, I can show you. This is a tie silk shirt. I will show you a picture. It's kind of a tailored shirt with a button down and short sleeve. Very pretty. That was $28. And then this is a 1960s vintage Hawaiian shirt. It is what is it? Hollywood something Hollywood. Well, I can't see it. Duke of Hollywood. I love that name. Duke of Hollywood Hawaiian shirt with blue hibiscus and whatnot. That also is $28. We have this really pretty natural stone bracelet with sterling silver clasp, and some of the beads are sterling silver also. That I listed for $21. And then these are some mid-century shoe clips. They're plastic, but they're kind of like that pearly plastic and that little gold X's on them. And I have 2 sets of these. They are new old stock, never been used, very nice condition. Listed those for $21 each. And then lastly, we have this absolutely gorgeous carnelian and sterling silver pendant, really big, heavy, beautiful pendant necklace. I think on the haul video I was calling this agate, but it is carnelian. Somebody pointed that out to me. And agate and carnelian are related and can look close, I guess, sometimes, but I believe this is carnelian. I don't know the age on this, but I suspect it could be quite old. It's just kind of a classic style. But anyway, I listed that for $68. And this is the one sale that I had today. It's a Swarovski. I don't even know what you call it. It's this huge thing. And it sold for $310. I'm selling these Swarovskis for a friend. So she gets half and I get half. And I pay all the fees out of my half. And the postage is kept separate. So this, in fact, is some sea turtles, and I'll show them to you. And here's a few things that I'm wrapping up to ship tomorrow. We have this, what is this? I've already forgotten what the stone is. Carnelian. Carnelian and sterling silver pendant. It's probably an antique. I think it's pretty old. That sold for $68, then with a 10% off coupon code, so it was like 61 and change, I think. And then this polished stone and sterling silver little bracelet. And that sold for $21, I think. These both sold to some very regular customers. Thank you so much. This is a sterling silver. It's a brooch or a pendant, whichever you want. It's Mexican silver, showing the Mexican calendar in exquisite detail. That is sold for $42. And then the last item is an ikat woven cotton shirt from Indonesia, I think. And I will slip in a picture to show you what that looked like. And that shirt sold for $32, I think. Rob is feeding our fruit tree, our orange tree. Last year we got 1 orange off this tree. We're hoping to get a few more. This thing has been growing for more than 10 years. Look how tiny it is.
It is a dwarf.
It is a dwarf, Rob says. But, hey. Got some little figs coming on our fig tree. Tangerine tree is sickly. Grape is doing really well. Ooh, look at this. Pretty strawberry. Our cages have really been working. We're actually getting fruit off these strawberries instead of the local wildlife getting it all. Hello, it is Thursday today. I may have skipped a morning video. I think I did. But I'm going to show you what I listed yesterday. But first I'll show you a cute kitty. Oops. No. Okay. So yesterday I listed this onyx, and this did turn out to be sterling silver beads. Yay. So I listed that for $68. It is made by Marsala, so that probably dates it to the 80s or 90s. This is a, oops, just turned it upside down. This is a lovely Morpho real butterfly wing brooch in sterling silver. It's in really good condition, other than, has a little tarnish on it. Now these butterfly wing things do kind of give me the willies a little bit, because, I'm vegetarian and I don't like to kill things, but perhaps
the butterflies die naturally and then their wings are collected. I do not know, but I suspect they're not. But this is very old. This is a Victorian piece, or Edwardian. It does have a tube hinge, so it's probably Victorian. Anyway, that I listed for 48, I think. And then this is has a C clasp. It's probably a very early 20th century Edwardian. It's a lovely piece of abalone in sterling silver that's very heavily tarnished, and it's going to be stubborn to get the tarnish off. So I left it because some people like it that way. That listed for $29, and then the last item is this cute elephant pendant. He is silver plate. It is silver over copper. I was hoping he would be sterling, but he's not. Little necklace, and he is listed for $19. Oh, and this is what I've been up to this morning, is washing and pressing and stain removing and ironing, and I already said ironing, and taking pictures of some linens. I had a terrible laundry disaster this morning. I'll talk about that later, I guess. So clearly people are very happy to have this bike path open again. Still the beaches are closed. Bike paths and walking paths are open. So definitely being used. This is what I'm packaging up to ship tomorrow. I have one sale. It's this reverse carved glass cameo gold tone necklace, and sold that to one of my most regular devoted customers. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And it was $12 plus shipping. No marking on it. This is me having a Zoom video chat with my family.
I don't know what the big black thing is. It's the frame of the iPad.
It's taken us 35 minutes to figure out how to do this. I am just getting ready to pack up orders to ship tomorrow morning. No jewelry this time. We have 5 other things besides jewelry. This is a Swarovski crystal figurine. This is the Dolphins Lead Me, I think is the name of it. There's no picture of it, so I will slip in a picture. That sold for $160. Swarovskis have been doing really well lately. This is a camphor wood chest, hand-carved from Hong Kong. Even got the little lock that goes with it. That sold for $70. And then this is a linen bath sheet with jacquard weaving, and that was $19. And then this is a embroidered half apron. It's made from an embroidery kit from like the 1960s, I think. And that sold for $22, 1950s. And then lastly, I will slip in a picture of this. This is a pair of green silk pants. And those sold for $29, I think. Yes, $29. Hi there, it is Saturday, and I'm going to show you a couple things I've listed yesterday and today. Okay, we have this lovely kind of egg-shaped Navajo turquoise ring, and that I listed for $48. And this is a kind of a needlepoint ring, only the stones are rather large for needlepoint, but it's that style anyway, Zuni type ring. And that I listed for $48. And this extra large is just such a beautiful piece of turquoise, and I could not get it to show up very pretty in the photographs. It's very disappointing. It looked all blue instead of showing the green patches. But anyway, that I listed for $68. And this cute
Peruvian llama brooch with the different little Inca motifs and dangles on it. That I listed for $48. And then listed some linens. We've got, this is a fairly large linen tablecloth. It's got a, oh, where is it? It's got like a filet crochet inset border. It does have some stains, so I listed it for pretty low. I listed that for $29. And then here's another tablecloth. This one's more of a drawn work or white work or cut work. Lots of names for this process. And embroidered. Very pretty. That one, $29 on that, and it's a smaller one. And then this is a gorgeous piece of ikat woven. It's like a throw. It's got tassels on either end, and it's from Indonesia. And that I listed for $135 just because it's a very large piece and it's in really, really good condition. And it's just beautiful. I love the ikat weaving. It's all hand woven. Okay, I think that's everything.
Well, I know you can't see this very well, but yes, there are 3 cop cars in front of my house arresting people. Somebody was having a party. I think people have just gone nuts. There was some kind of altercation. We heard somebody screaming out in the street, yelling about calling 911. I don't think anybody's really hurt or anything. It's just some rowdy. They were on a 4th cop car, but it didn't stop. Evan, get out of there. God, I swear. And see, right across the street, see that house behind that has the lights on the porch? That's where they had a mass shooting just a few months ago. And I swear, I do not live in a ghetto. It's just had some extraordinarily bad luck lately. Here we are off on another adventure. Smile. We are going for another of our weekly picnics. Today we're going to go to Signal Hill and see if we can find a scenic outlook to just sit in our car. That's what we do. We just sit in the car and eat our little picnic lunch and look at the flowers and whatever else is around us. The parks still are not open for picnicking. They're open for running and walking and solitary sporting, but not picnicking. So, oh well. This is the aptly named Hill Street. It's very steep. I would not want to ride my bike up this. Well, okay, it's maybe not the most scenic place in the world, but you can see, maybe you can see way down there, way out in the distances. That's pretty much Long Beach. And we have the gas well. This is Signal Hill, which was a very famous oil boom town back in the 20s? 20s and 30s, and there are still some wells here, but this little neighborhood it's got a beautiful view. It's got all the rich houses here. And look, there's flowers. Okay, here's my lovely little picnic lunch. We have an egg salad on a bagel sandwich, some carrot sticks, a cutie, a granola bar, and somewhere, I haven't found them yet, we have Hershey Kisses. Rob has a banana, and then pretty much the same thing that I do. It's a really big bee there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is, right in the middle of this. Oop, there it is. A really big old bumblebee. Oh, here he goes. Is he a bumblebee or is he one of those green things?
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those beetles.
Yeah, it might be. Sure, it's acting like a bee though. I don't know what happened. There was this little bird that was right in these bushes. Flew away, Rob says. It was cute. Somebody, I think they're getting high over there and laughing their ass off. I asked my husband coming to take me on a scenic drive. Isn't this lovely? This is Pacific Coast Highway, the part that you don't normally see. You're used to seeing all the beautiful vistas over the ocean and the cliffs and everything, but that's not this part of Pacific Coast Highway.
Okay, we have quite a list of things I need to get packed up tonight that sold over the weekend, so I'm just going to show you real quick what they are. The first thing is this handmade rug that I made, and that sold for $59. This sold out of my craft shop, Leabo.etsy.com, which I don't talk about all that often. Okay, this is going to be tricky because I have things spread out all over the room. Let's see. Okay, next up we have, this is a vintage national brand otoscope. It's, you know, one of those things that you look into people's ears with. And, let's see. Oh dear, I've already lost my list. I just had it in my hand. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, sorry about that. That sold for $38. Then I have this, this is a pair of Chinese silk embroidered tapestries, which I will slip in a picture of. And those sold for $38. Then we have, this is a tablecloth, which and some napkins, which may look familiar to you. That's because they sold once before. They were returned because I had messed up and listed the wrong dimensions of the napkins that went with it. So, so she returned them, but I have sold them again. Tablecloth sold for $29, and then I sold a second tablecloth, which I'm going to put pictures in for all these things. Second tablecloth sold for $22. Let's see. Oh, okay. And then this lovely blue art glass paperweight. This is original Mount St. Helens glass paperweight. I think those are really cool. I sold a number of those over the past few years. And that sold for $34. And then I'm going to go ahead and get these wrapped up, kind of clear them out of the way, and I'll have a little room, and then I'm going to show you the jewelry that I sold. Okay, so I've got the larger items packaged up now, and I've just retrieved all the jewelry that I'm packing up. And let's see, we'll start with a couple of rings. This is a Native American Navajo style Powa shell ring, sterling silver. That sold for $34. And this is a really beautiful turquoise ring that I just listed. And this went to one of my very best customers who, she must watch my shop because a lot of times when these really special pieces come up, she nabs them right away. So, yay. Okay, then we have these nice carved bone earrings. They're screwbacks, probably from the 1950s or earlier. And these sold for $15 plus shipping. And then to another one of my really good customers who's been buying a lot from me lately. She bought two pieces this time. This lovely green turquoise pendant. Let's see, that sold for $34. And then this hand-painted ceramic bead and possibly coral artisan-made bead necklace. These beads are really kind of special. They're all, each one's hand-painted. Really pretty. And that sold for $19. And then I sold this
carved cinnabar, really spectacular chunky bead necklace. It's really cool. Let's see, that sold for 32. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Whew, and that will do it. This actually, I'm closing out another blog tonight, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it if you could like and comment and subscribe and share and all those very good things. I hope all of you are staying safe, and maybe by the time I actually get this posted, things will be looking up. I hope. Alright, bye-bye.